Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Monday, and that means it's Game of Thrones Day. And this week's episode was The Wolf and the Dragon. Jon and Daenerys meet with Cersei in King's Landing in the hope of forming a truce with her, at least until the army of the dead has been dealt with. Meanwhile, Sansa, continuing her role as the Lady of Winterfell in Jon's stead, starts to root out traitors to her family, while Samwell and Bran collaborate the information they have gathered, which may reveal who the true heir to the Iron Throne is, while the Night King makes his move against the land of the living. Okay, things I loved about this episode. I know it says the storyline and the plot, but basically I loved everything about this episode. This was the season 7 finale, and that means they were going to try and make sure that they pulled together everything that happened in the other 6 episodes and still leave you wanting to come back for the next season, and they did a phenomenal job in this episode. They brought together everything that they were talking about, not just in this season, but in all the other 6 seasons, together just beautifully, and just left it open with an amazing cliffhanger to make you want to watch season 8. And as soon as I can get that DVD, as I do not have it as of the posting of this video, I will be watching that collection of DVDs. But they did just an amazing job, and it just makes me think, if they did the season 7 finale this way, what was the series finale like? And I'm really excited about seeing that once I get it. And they just did an amazing job. Again, this series, it has such amazing effects as well. The dragons are so cool. Even when they were little itty bitty baby dragons at the end of season 1 and throughout season 2, they looked real. I mean, they were CG animated, but they looked like real dragons. Not that I've ever seen a real dragon, but they looked like a real animal. And then when they got bigger, they looked amazing too. And the fact that they had Daenerys riding these dragons was just amazingly cool. The army of the dead looked cool. I mean, they looked so real. It was almost, they were really scary. I mean, they just, and I don't mean like scary that they looked real. I mean, they looked real. They almost looked like a real army of the dead, to me anyways. I mean, and it just looked amazing. I mean, I know that's makeup effect, but still, that was amazing how they did that. And it was just so cool, in my opinion. The sets are just amazing. How they do, how they had all these different sets, and each one's true to where they are and whatnot. It's just really amazing. And this episode just put the cap on season 7 just so beautifully, and just left you wanting more for season 8. So I am really looking forward to season 8. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't anything I didn't like about this episode. They did a phenomenal job with this episode. One thing that did bother me, though, is, and this is something that Tyrion should have known going into, and if I mispronounce his name, I apologize, going into this meeting, and it's that Cersei, even though she's playing nice with them, doesn't necessarily mean that she's on their side. Cersei looks out for one person, and that's Cersei. She proved that in this episode. And another thing, and this was something I was saying throughout the majority of this episode as I was watching it, to no one in particular, except maybe my cat, because she loves Game of Thrones as much as I do. She watches like every episode with me when I watch it. Cersei doesn't care. I'm not saying that she doesn't have feelings. It's just that she does not care about anything except getting what she wants, and she has what she wants. So since she's got what she wants, which is the crown and the power over the entire kingdom, she doesn't care what happens. She flat out doesn't care, at least in my opinion. I was saying when people were talking about how the season finale, and if I'd seen it, I was like, no, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't even finished season 7 yet on DVD. I basically said, but I don't really care what happens as long as Cersei doesn't have the Iron Throne. So I guess I'll find out as soon as I get the last few seasons, or I think the last season. But that's the big thing. I've never liked Cersei, not even from the pilot episode. She was just someone I didn't really like all that much, because they were building her up to be this character that you really, in my opinion, don't care about. But she's an important enough character that they've had her through 7 seasons going into 8 seasons. I know she makes it to the season finale because I saw, because she was on one of the 4 collector covers for the TV Guide magazine. So I do know she makes it up through the season finale. So she's an important enough character for that. But they build her up to be this character that you don't like. And again, knowing her, since she's his sister, Tyrion should have known going in that they can't trust her. They would have been better dealing with Jaime, in my opinion, than dealing directly with Cersei. But, they just, that's the way they did it. I guess because she's the queen, they wanted to have the meeting of the queens, which is, okay, I probably would have done that too. But I would have had some side thing with Tyrion telling him, don't trust everything she says, because you can't trust her. But that's just me. Again, it's just a minor little thing. It's nothing worth really changing over. It's just something I wanted to touch on before I put this on hold. Okay, feel free to check out feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video do belong to the respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the link for the 5 sites I mentioned will be in the description section. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my other Game of Thrones videos. My other TV talk videos. And my other videos. Okay, before I sign up, a couple of things I'd like to touch on. First off, and this is for my YouTube subscribers, any videos that are not on YouTube can be found on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. And this one is for my Facebook friends. Any of my videos that cannot be found on Facebook are on YouTube. The link will be in the description section. I will be posting the links as well or the links for those videos to Facebook. However, if you're having any problems viewing them, you can go to my YouTube channel and check them out there. I will try to put the link for my YouTube channel in the description, or in the description of those videos as well. And finally, Gargoyles was the winner of the voting for next Monday's TV Talk series, so that'll be kicking off next Monday, the 17th. Feel free to look for the premiere episode of the Gargoyles TV Talk series then. And thank you to everyone who voted in this last poll. As always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.